Greetings, I'm Barrett and welcome to the One-Stop Co-op Shop. Today we're continuing our playthrough of Kingdom Death Monster. We went through the hunt phase and we are going to take him down. This is the Beast of Sorrow. I'm excited to see if we can make it through this fight. We've got all our characters here. Now before we do the fight, there's a few things I need to talk about from our settlement and hunt phase to make sure that everybody understands exactly how this game is played. I don't want to make too many mistakes, but sadly I made a few in the last video. The first one is when we were doing our auguring, I was losing some of my resources and I started losing broken lanterns. There was no need to do that. We should have lost 4 things from that last video. So I'm going to lose our crab spider and our 2 lonely ants. These are considered resources now that they're archived into our settlement. And I'm also going to lose that monster organ that I did save from the last fight. Now, when I did roll them up, I had lost 4 of these. Now, the other thing is Riverwind should have gained an understanding. I didn't do that. So we're going to take care of that as well. So that's going to bring Riverwind's understanding up to 2 here. And thanks to somebody who offered this great idea, sadly I apologize, I don't remember who it was, but they said, you know, you should start using dice for your survival. That way you don't actually dig through the paper, because I erase this so much and go up and down. So I'm going to start using dice. So Riverwind has 7 survival, and we're just going to tick this down as we use it. I'm going to give one of these dice to each of our characters. The next thing I want to talk about is Gold Moon. There's some things that happened in the last video I need to discuss. We gained our rewards from killing the Kingsman, and our reward was this cursed regal helm. We were able to get this helm. Now, of course, it is a helm, and I'm only able to wear one part in each spot. And at the time, she was wearing this white lion helm. So when I decided what I had to get rid of in my full grid, it should have been my white lion helm, but that's okay. Poots has declared that this actually would go back to my settlement. It doesn't get archived. So that would have gone away. I would have been able to keep my bone dagger that I have. And because of that, I think we should be using this. I want to thank Evil Porter for telling me this information. I totally didn't understand how that worked. So she is going to keep her regal helm, but I'm going to get rid of her catgut bow. I know it's kind of dangerous to get rid of a ranged weapon, but I have a plan. We're going to give her back her bone dagger, and then I'm going to give her that blood paint that we used to have. So that way if she does go running in, which she probably will at some point, she has 2 weapons she can activate at the same time. Remember, she has the catgut. I circle it, so she'll probably be using that a lot, but I want you to know that this had to replace our white lion helm because you can't have 2 headpieces on your character at the same time. And the last thing I want to talk about is when we did the hunt phase, when I used my bone sickle to put in the herb gathering event, it doesn't replace the event. It just goes on top. You resolve that one and then you resolve the one underneath. I did that wrong. I also want to make sure everybody understands that. So in our next hunt phase, we'll make sure to do that correctly. Now we're all set. Are we going to be able to take down the Beast of Sorrow? To find out, I need you to meet me at the co-op shop. So we're going to be trying to take down this Beast of Sorrow. Here's everything that Beast of Sorrow has, so we're going to have to make sure we set this up exactly right. So we're going to use the level 3 White Lion setup for the hunt phase, and we did that. Now we're going to go ahead and set up the terrain just like normal. I'm going to do that off camera, but we'll show you what the board looks like when we're all set. Victories, we're going to use the level 3 victory. Now the interesting thing is up here. He's going to gain +1 speed and +1 damage. Very similar to kind of like how our level 2 White Lion got a speed and damage token. Now his toughness is 13. I'm a little worried about that. He has a 7 movement, so he's pretty quick. Now he has 10 basic, 5 advanced, and 1 legendary card that we're going to be putting into his AI deck. Now he's also going to be gaining these, and we're going to go over all of those as well. So let's go get the Beast of Sorrow ready for action. So we're going to go ahead and take our White Lion's card, and it doesn't have the Beast of Sorrow on here at all. but he does get 10 basic, 5 advanced, and 1 legendary. Now his movement is the same, and he also gains a +1 speed and damage token just like the level 2 White Lion. The only big difference is that 13 toughness. I hope we can break through that. That's going to be huge. So I've got all our basic attacks right here. I'm going to shuffle these up a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and grab 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to go ahead and grab 5 of these advanced cards. These are all of our advanced cards. I'm going to mix these up a little bit, and we're going to grab 5. We're going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this character only has a couple legendary cards, so we're going to shuffle these 2 legendary cards up. And we're just going to grab one and put it right there. Now we have to shuffle this entire deck together and place it back out on the board. So there we go. We have it nicely shuffled. I'm going to give it a couple little more shuffles here, and our AI deck is ready to go. Of course, we have to take our hit location deck, which has that 1 trap in it. We're going to put that all back together again. We're going to shuffle this up a little bit, and we're going to put it out on the board. There we go. Our hit location deck and our AI deck are ready to go along with our basic actions. Now let's go look at all the different traits that this monster has. Now the first thing we have is our damage and speed token. I've gone ahead and put those out already. Now we have that weak spot. We've seen this one before. This was part of our Kingsman. The monster has -4 toughness when you attack the monster from the blind spot. So we're totally going to try to do that. Now this one's going to be devastating. It's trample. When the monster collides with a survivor, they suffer damage equal to the monster's level to a random hit location. Now you have to remember this monster level is 4, not 2. This is a level 4 White Lion, so he's going to do 4 damage to us. Now, of course, he does also gain this Indomitable trait. We haven't seen this one before. Whenever the monster attacks or is attacked, it stands at the end of that attack. So I can't just knock a monster down and go to town on him. He's going to keep on standing up. We're going to put that right down here. And of course, we've seen this Cunning card before. At the end of each monster's turn, the monster extends its claw. And because this icon is right here, I do have a chance to do survival actions in between this, so I could try to get out of the way so none of this happens. Because if I don't get out of the way, it says, if there's an adjacent survivors, target one at random and full move the White Lion directly away from all threats. Target suffers grab, and that means that I'm going to place the target knockdown in front of the monster. Target suffers 1 damage per monster level, and again, I reiterate, it's 4 damage. This guy's going to be a monster. Maybe I've bitten off more than I can chew, but we'll have to see. Let's go find out what happened. Then actually, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go grab all the terrain and put it out. Now I do have the whole board set up, and I have our terrain already out there. Of course, we do have to start with these tall grass. We do gain 2 of these because of the fight. And inside the tall grass, the survivors in spaces occupied by tall grass gain +2 evasion. Of course, I can get rid of the priority target token and that become not a threat if I use an action inside that. I don't think I've ever explained that before, probably because I've never actually used it. Now we also have the big giant stone face out there as well. We've seen this before. This stone face allows me to kind of get on top, and I can use ranged weapons better. Of course, I did get rid of my bow, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and put that over here. We do get 2 acanthus plants as well. I drew 2 of them. There's 1 here and 1 here. And because we have our screaming gloves, we also get to automatically gain an acanthus terrain card. So we've placed another one there and another one here. So that's our terrain. That's our quarry. Here's our characters. Now let's see if we can get them. Of course, our monster gets to go first because, after all, this is Kingdom Death. So it's time to see what our Beast of Sorrow is going to do right off the bat. It's got Chomp. Closest threat facing in range, closest threat in field of view. If there's no target, he is going to stiff. He has a speed of 1 and accuracy of 2. Now, of course, this speed is 2 because he has a +1 speed token. Accuracy 2, damage 1, but it's actually 2. And after hit, Headhunter always hits the target's head location. All right, let's go take care of our Chomp. So our White Lion is going to target one of our survivors, and I'm going to make him target him because he's equidistant to all these survivors. They're all 6 squares away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they're not, I illegally placed them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to go down and attack him. 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you've stepped right into my plan, White Lion. Oh, well, maybe not. We're just going to see what happens. He's going to go ahead and attack this guy. He's going to chomp him right in the head. Now our Chomp card is going to go right here. It has a speed of 1, so it gets 1 die. Of course, like I said before, he does have his +1 speed token, so he's going to be able to roll 2 dice against me, and he needs a 2+. But I'm in the tall grass, so I get +2 evasion for that. So he needs a 4+, and I have my rawhide leather set, so I get to get It needs a 5 to hit me or better. So we're going to roll these dice up and see what happens. And he got 1 hit and 1 miss. Now this hit is going to hit me in the head for 2 damage. I wonder if I should just take that. I don't think that's going to be a wise plan. I have a full set of rawhide leather armor. And according to our rawhide leather armor set card, it says right down here, when you perform a survival action, roll a d10. On a result of 6+, gain your +1 survival. I'm going to go ahead and dodge this attack. We're not going to have it happen. I'm going to roll this back and see if I get it. I do not. So he is going to be ticked down from 7 to 6. Riverwind only has 6 survival left. So we're going to go ahead and discard our Chomp card, and then we're going to have to move into the end of the monster's turn where he's going to use his Cunning card. So it says here, at the end of the monster's turn, the monster extends his claw, and this is where I'm going to have to do a survival action. So I'm going to dash with Riverwind. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess over to here maybe? I don't know. Which is really the best place to be. But I can't be next to him or he's going to grab me. Even if I dash and I get behind him, he's just going to turn around and grab me. It's going to be Bad News City. And since Riverwind has that rawhide set, he's going to roll his die and see if he gets the survival back. He does not get the survival back. Wow, that's 2 in a row for Riverwind. So Riverwind's going to go from 6 survival down to 5, wherever that is on this die. So we're going to go put it back over next to him with 5 survival left. And now it's our turn, and we're going to start. I'd like to start with Burm Everman, but it's always best to know what's coming out. So what we're going to do is we're going to surge with Gold Moon in case she wants to try to get into this fight somehow. So if I were to not surge, she wouldn't be able to move. I'd have to move her up right now. We're going to go down to 6 survival, and we're going to use the Cat Eye Circlet. This Cat Eye Circlet allows us, to reveal the next 3 monster hit locations and put them back in any order. So we're going to check and see what is on top. We have 3 on top. Let's see here. Okay, none of these are the trap. That's awesome. Beast Ribs. If the attacker has 3+ understanding, the sound of cracking ribs encourages the attacker, gains +1 survival. Failure, this thing runs forward and it really doesn't do anything because nobody's in front of him. Failure, he instinctively strikes back the white line's oddly human hand darts forward, perform a basic action targeting the attacker. All right, I think we're going to actually leave them. No, I'm going to put them back in this order just like that. That's going to be what we do. Now that means she's gone ahead and surged. I think it's time for him to make his attack. He's going to 1, 2, 3. He's going to pounce into this white lion. So he's going to spend both his action and his speed to move 3 spaces in a straight line. And then if you moved 3 spaces, activate a melee weapon with +1 strength. That's what he's going to do. Or maybe yet, I should have him go back and have her attack first. No, we're going to do it this way. He is going to attack. Let's get him. So he's pouncing in with his beast knuckles, giving him 4 dice. He gets to roll 4 against this white lion. He also gets +1 accuracy because I pounced. So instead of needing a 6, I'm going to need a 5 in order to hit this white lion. And let's see what else I get. I also get my white lion armor, which gives me +1 dice. So I'm up to 5 dice. Now I don't get 1 for each weapon. I was doing that wrong against the the Kingsman. So we have to roll 5 dice, and we need a 5+ because of this, 4+ because I'm in the blind spot, and 3+ because he has 1 accuracy. So let's see how we do. We got a total of 1, 2, 3 hits. Wow, that's almost exactly what I needed because I know exactly what cards those are. So we're going to go ahead and hit our 3 locations. And we're going to just put them right into this order. And we're going to go ahead and attack him. Now, I get a lot of extra strength bonuses from all the extra cards I've got here. Look at all these strength bonuses. It's just ridiculous. I get 1 here, 2 here, so that's 3. I get 4, that's 7, 8, 9. I get +9 to this roll. So we're going to start by going after the beast ribs. I get +9 to this roll. 9 + 4 is 13. That's plenty. That's a wound. Let's see what else is next. We got our strange hand. Our strange hand, let's see what we get. We'll roll it up. We got a 5. That's plenty. He was wounded. Next, we've got the beast chest. Let's see how we do there. 6, that's a wound. That's awesome. And at this point, I'm going to have him surge, and he's going to do this again. I'm going to go ahead and roll 5 dice. But before we do that, I think it's best to probably figure out what's on top. We're going to go ahead and use that Cat Eye Circlet again, meaning I'm going to drop Gold Moon's survival down to 5. No, I don't. She surged it the first time. So she's just going to use her action to go ahead and use her Cat Eye Circlet. So she sees the fleshy gut, the beast heel, and the beast paw. Okay, this doesn't do anything, and the other 2 are failure reactions. So we're going to put them in that order. There we go. We're going to start with our beast heel. But first, I'm gonna have to roll we're gonna have to roll our dice. I can just get to hit these. See if I can actually wound him. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit him again. We hit with 4 hits this time. Now, of course, we know what 3 of them are, so the 4th one could be deadly. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, and our 4th one is, it's not the trap. All right, thank goodness. All right, we got the beast knee. You hit the white line, sturdy kneecap, tense muscle, failure action, fleshy gut, and a wee beast paw. I think we're going to go ahead and put them in that order. That'll be awesome, just like that. Now, let's see how we do against these things. Oh, I get an absolute million strength against this guy. This guy's awesome. All right, let's see how we do. A 7, wound. Awesome. Next, beast heal. Let's see how we do. 5, wound. Awesome. Next one, fleshy gut. 3, wound. Oh, is a 3 a wound? Oh, it is a wound because I forgot about this. I get plus -4 toughness when you attack from the monster's blind spot, and we're in the blind spot. So the only way I can miss is if I get a 1. I don't know why I said that because now I'm going to get a 1 when I hit the beast paw. You watch. Nope, I got it. All right, beast paw. Wow, look at all this damage we just did to this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage to him right off this top. Oh, Burm Everman's awesome. And of course, his going to go down to a 6 when it comes to his survival. So we did do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is his thing. It gives -4. Too bad to that guy. So we're going to put 7 there, and we're going to take 7 off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was a great start. Like I said, he has to hit. If he does not hit, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Now, that doesn't mean that this thing's out of it by any means. He's got plenty of life left, and that's just our first character. Our other characters, I don't think are able to do as much damage as he was able to do. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and activate Alana. Alana has that spear, so she could attack from right here, but he's not going to be able to take advantage, or she's not going to be able to take advantage of the weak spot that I could do with the -4 toughness, and I really think she needs that. So she actually is going to step into his blind spot, which could be bad because if I actually pull the trap and I'm 1 away from him, he won't hit me because I think he hits everything around him. But that's going to be the choice we're going to make. We're going to see how this plays out. So with her King Spear, she's going to be rolling 2 dice. She only gets 2. She's not as good as this Burm Everman, who's absolutely ridiculous with all that extra stuff, which used to be Gold Moon, but now that all the Regal stuff, she doesn't get to do that anymore. She needs a 6+. She's in the blind spot. She needs a 5+ to even hit. So let's see how she does with this. She hit twice. All right, let's see what happens. I have 2 hit location cards. I have absolutely no idea what these are. This could be good, this could be bad. The soft belly, debilitating blow to the soft belly. And the fuzzy groin, you hit the monster right in the ding dong. All right, we're going to put these over here. We're going to do the ding dong last, and we're going to hit the soft belly first. Now she gets +3 strength to this, and he gets -4 due to his weak spot, I mean. So she might actually do some damage here if she rolls high enough. She got a 4. That's not going to do anything. 4 + 3 is 7, and 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I need a 9 or better. Are you kidding me? Okay, so she did not hit them here. All right, so now we're going to go into the fuzzy groin. Let's see how we do against that. She got a 9. Oh, that's going to be enough to hit him. 9 + 3 is 9, 10, 11, 12, and the -4 brings the 13 down to a 9, so we're good. We have wounded him here. Now, we didn't get a critical because we don't have any luck for her. Oh, we do have luck. Check this out. I've got +1 luck because of the lucky charm. I don't know how lucky she's going to be once you read this card. This could not actually be very lucky at all because this is not who I want to have be attacked. What it says down here is gain 1 lion testes white lion resource because we have critically wounded him. Persistent injury, lost, ding dong. Your attack destroys the white lion's healthy genitals. The monster is livid. The white lion gains +1 damage token. That's terrible. The attacker permanently gains the priority target token. The white lion will attack them until the attacker is dead or the white lion is dead. No exceptions. So basically, I think we're about to lose Alana, but you know, that's okay. We have a lot of other guys on our team that are kind of nice, but I do get some testes. That's awesome. So we're going to go ahead and discard our fuzzy groin. We are going to take 1 more card off the AI deck, and then we're going to go ahead and give our lion testes a hefty pair of nuts to Alana. She's going to need them because she also is going to give this creature a +1 damage token, bring it to +2 damage. And here's the priority target token. She's very sad she has this. So we're going to go ahead and take our token and just place it right underneath her. She is never going to be able to get rid of this unless this thing kills her. That's pretty awesome. All right, we still have him. He dashed out of the way of that move that was going to attack him, but he can move back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to move back in and attack from right here. Or actually, no, I think we're going to attack from right there. Why not? Since she's the priority target now, it really doesn't matter where he goes. I was planning to bring him back here and have him get attacked again by the white lion, but it doesn't really matter. And since I dashed during his end of turn, I could have dashed again right at the end of his turn again. But instead, we're just going to go here and we're going to go and fist and tooth him and see what we can do. So Riverwind is going to go ahead and gain 2 dice for his Fist and Tooth. He does get +1 accuracy because of his, was it Monster Claw fighting art? And he also gets another one because he is who he is. So let's see how he does. He got 2 8s. That's enough to hit twice. Let's see what we find. Hopefully not something really bad. We have found the Beast's back, and we have also found the Beast's brow. Wound startling. The monster swats the attacker. The attacker suffers 1 brain damage and performs a basic action. Target the attacker or failure. He moves forward, and anybody passed over suffers grab. Well, he's not going to be able to grab me because he's going to run into the grass. Actually, that might not be too bad because, well, then he's just going to turn around and attack. We're going to go with this one first. I could probably survive an attack from this guy. He's going to only attack, I believe, 3 because he has, it's a 2-3 speed, and I just went, oh, I don't like that. All right, we're just going to go with 1. If he hits, that's awesome. If he doesn't, it's just going to go running. That's totally fine. Let's see how we do. We get a 6 + 1 is 7. That's not enough to wound this thing. And the reason I didn't want to hit this one first because he really just needs a lantern 9 or 10 or something in order to even hit this thing. So he missed. This thing's going to go running forward. So we're going to go ahead and discard both of these attacks, and we're just going to move our white lion 2 forward right to there. And that's going to be the end of our turn. She's done an action and surged. He's done both of his actions and surged. She's moved in and attacked, and I didn't want to surge, and he did his move in an attack. That's all our guys. It's time for our white lion. Let's see what our white lion is going to do. It's going to be awesome. Size up. Random threat in field of view. No target, sniff, intimidate target. The monster stares down its prey. Turn to face the target and roll a d10 on a 4+. The target suffers 1 brain damage per monster level and is knocked down. Wow. All right, let's see what happens. Now, normally I would go ahead and roll a die at random, but since this says random pick target, it no longer means pick target because basically this is the target every time. So this monster is going to turn around and it's going to stare down its prey and roll a d10 on a 4+. The target suffers 1 brain damage. 4+, it only got a 3. It didn't actually affect her. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, this is going glorious. Okay, so that was its turn. And now it's going to be our turn. But now the problem is I can't get in the blind spot of this creature because it's way back here. Maybe I can make it move up. That would be awesome. All right, first thing we're going to do, we're going to take Gold Moon and go to 5 on her, survival. And she is going to cat eye circle at that thing again. My best weapon and item ever. And we've got our 3 hit locations, and they are, the straining neck. Thank goodness there's no trap yet. Failure, perform basic action, target the attacker, and move forward. All right, we want the move forward one, I think, on top. I'm going to try to trigger that one and see if we can do this. All right, we're going to go ahead and put them back in that order. I want that one on top. Now, how am I going to get him to run forward? He's going to move forward 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is way up here out of the shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, right back basically to where he was. So if I can get these 2 slightly out of the way. Oh, I've got a plan. No, I don't got a plan. I never have a plan. All right, we're just going to go ahead and see what happens. He's going to move down here, and he's going to go ahead and attack with his Fists and Tooth, and hopefully at least hit him once. So with his Fists and Tooth, he needs to roll, a 5 or 6 or something on these, and he got 1. All right. He hit once. I don't think the 5 hits. Let's just make sure. The Fists and Tooth are an 8, 7, 6. Nope, he needs a 6+, so that doesn't hit. So that was actually perfect. He was able to hit the Beast's elbow. I don't see him wounding this at all. It's never going to happen. Nope, he didn't. So this thing's going to go running forward. So let's go take care of that. So now both Alana and Burham Everman are going to dash out of the way. They're going to dash to, oh, I guess right about there. I guess doesn't really matter. They're both going to dash. And so that means we're going to go ahead and take Burham Everman down from 6 to a 5 when it comes to his survival. And Alana's going to go from 7. She's going to go to 6. So that's going to be her survival. Oh, wait, did I forget to do the cunning? Oh, I didn't have to worry about that because nobody was next to him, I don't think. Yeah, that's right. Our 2 guys were here. He was over here. Everything's fine. I was afraid I forgot about our cunning card where he's going to run up and try to get us. But nope, he wasn't anywhere near any of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's way up there. And that's where our beast is going to be. That's just fine. She's going to stab him with her little pointy stick. Let's see if she can get him. But in order to gain the -4 to his defense, she has to get into his blind spot. So again, our King Spear is going to allow her to roll 2 dice. Let's see how this goes. She needs a 6+, but she needs a 5+ because she's in the blind spot. And she got 1 hit. We know what that is. That's going to be fantastic. I don't think it's anything too bad. No, it's not. Oh, it's failure. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. Oh, this could be bad. All right, let's see what happens to her. She got a 4. Oh, no. Perform basic action target the attacker. Oh, that's terrible. It puts what's his name in a terrible position to fight. And by what's his name, I mean Burham Everman. I just should have charged in there with him first, but now this guy's just going to turn around, attack. He's not going to gain the -4 from the back from attacking. Oh, with lots of sadness. All right, she's going to get attacked, though, by the basic action, which means she's going to go ahead and have to deal with this 2 speed, 2 accuracy, and 1 damage. So our basic action for the Beast of Sorrow is a 2 speed, but he gets +1 speed, so he gets to roll 3. He needs a 2+ in order to hit her, and I don't think she has any type of evasion. This could be absolutely devastating. Look at that! 3 2s! If she would have had any evasion whatsoever, he would have missed with every single attack. But instead, she got hit with every single attack, so let's see where these 3 attacks have hit her. Let's see here. They have hit her in the legs, the body, and the head. This is all just going to be really bad. And they do 1 damage, but he has +2 damage. So these are all doing 3 damage. So our legs are going to take the hit, and we're going to lose a light and heavy. She's going to be knocked down from our legs attack. Then we also have to get hit in the head and the body. Our head is going to take all 3 damage. Our body is going to take 3 damage, and she's going to take a light wound to the body. She survived the attack, but she is going to be knocked down. So we're going to go ahead and tip her over, and it's going to be somebody else's turn. Let's see who we're going to have go next. I think it's going to be him. He's going to jump on in. 1, 2, 3 this way. Now, maybe I should encourage her first. I think we're going to have Riverwind go ahead and encourage her to stand up. Now, he gets to roll a die to see if he gets his survival back. He did not. Wow, he's doing really bad on getting the survival stuff back. So he's going to go from 5 survival down to 4. And we're going to continue on. The reason I wanted to stand her up is in case this guy decides to, she's already used her dodge this turn. Or dash, I mean. Oh, well, too bad. She might get carried off into oblivion. But she's already got the priority target token, so there's probably not much I'm going to do to save her. He's going to go ahead and pound her with these claws again. I'm going to hit him in this white line as hard as I can. So again, we get to use our 5 dice against this. I need a 6+. I need a 5+ because I'm Riverwind, and I think that's about the only thing I get. I don't think I get any other accuracy because I'm not in the blind spot, and I don't have any other way to help him. So we're going to, I do. I get +1 for being him. So I get 6, 5. That's it. Yep, I get 5. Okay, 5 accuracy. Let's see how this goes. I need a 5 or better, and I hit him. Wow, I hit him 4 times. And here are our 4 hit location cards. Let's see what they are. The first one is the Straining Neck. Well, that'd be a pretty good one to hit. The next one is the Beast Tail. Then we have the Beast Temple. And our last one is the Beast Fever. Yes, I didn't find the trap yet. Wow, I can't believe it. All right, so we can land the Beast Leg. Nothing's going to happen. Basic action, target the attacker. Yuck. Reflex, move. And this one again, neither of these are going to actually cause any problems to our people. So we're going to go ahead and hit these first. We're going to start with the Straining Neck. Let's see how many strength we can get. We get 4 strength for our actual weapon. We get 2 for our Monster Tooth Necklace. We're up to 6. And we get 2 more because of our White Lion gear. So we're up to +8. We get +8 to this roll. Let's see if we can take on the Straining Neck. I got too many dice laying around. All right, 8 + 7 is a 15. That's a wound. We'll put it up there. All right, next one is the Beast Femur. Let's see how we do. 9. I think that might even be a critical with Burham Everman. It is a critical wound. All right, our critical wound for this says, you bruise the white lion's femur, crippling its graceful movement. The white lion gets -1 movement token, gain 1 white lion resource. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so we're going to have to remember to do that. I think we're going to get the white lion resource right now. Let's see what we get. We got the beast claw, or the lion claw. We're going to give that to Burm Everman. That's awesome. All right, so we've wounded twice, and he gets a -1 movement token. So I'm going to put that right here, so remember he has that. Otherwise, I'll probably forget. Now comes the hard part. Which one to do next? Oh, I'm going to go with this one. Perform attack against me. All right, let's see how we do. We need to wound that. We need to wound. Oh, no, we didn't wound that. Perform a basic action, target the attacker. Oh, no. All right, so he's going to go ahead and face me, I think. Yep, he's going to face me and attack. This is going to be awesome. He gets to roll 3 dice. He needs a 2+. I don't think I have any evasion on Burm Everman. No, I don't. He's just meant to beat this thing up. Let's see how he does. Oh, of course, he got hit 3 times. And let's see where he gets hit. This could be really bad. He got hit in the, oh, a double head hit. Look at that. Oh, this could be absolutely devastating. So Burm Everman's going to take some major damage. He's going to take 3 to the legs. So we're going to go ahead and remove the legs. Then look at this, a double head hit, and I can't dodge this. So I'm going to hit heavy. He's going to get knocked down, and look at what he has to do. He has to roll on the evil table. Now, before we roll on the table, I'm going to go ahead and put all this back. I'm going to put the -1 movement token over here, and we're going to do our 2 damage so I don't forget. So our line is down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 wounds. We're doing pretty good, but this could be really tough if we lose him. So we're going to roll and see what happens to Burm Everman. I'm rolling here because I had somebody actually tell me, stop rolling on the book. You always roll dead people on the book. So we're going to roll it right here. We got a 5. So let's go see what happens to Burm Everman. And 5 here says intracranial hemorrhage. You can no longer use or gain any survival. This injury is permanent and can be recorded once. Gain 1 bleeding token. So I've gone and wrote IH here, no survival. Now I'm not actually going to get rid of his die, because if for some reason I can repair this from like maybe a civilization advancement or something, then I might be able to, then I can start using survival. It didn't tell me I lost my survival. I just cannot use or gain survival. And now we're going to have to go ahead and knock him down. Oh, that's terrible. We need him. He's really important. Now, of course, she's always going to be the target of everything. So even if he's knocked down, it's not the end of the world. And now it's our white lion's turn. Let's see what he does to Alana. I could have dashed her out of there, but then I can't get away from his cunning, which I'm really more worried about. Ground fighting. Oh, this is almost perfect. The monster flops onto its side, waiting for attackers to draw near. When ground fighting comes into play, do not draw AI cards. When a survivor spends an action in the zone of death, before resolving the action, the monster performs a basic action with +2 speed and +1 damage, targeting the survivors. This is perfect. Oh, I'm so glad we got this. I can't perform an action in the zone of death. It doesn't say anything about being able to move out of it or anything like that. So this is going to be great. I'm really excited for this. So with ground fighting in play, this gives me a chance to, from the last time we did this, I wasn't sure if this was fair or not, but apparently it is. I could take all these people and just do whatever I want with them. So what I'm going to do is he's going to stand up after the lion's done. Now, he's not going to perform an action, but he is going to move. He's going to move over here and check out this acanthus plant. Let's see what's in that acanthus plant. We're going to roll a d10 and see what we get. We got a 1. Oh, that's absolutely terrible. All right, so he got a 1. I don't know why he's the one doing this. It should be her. She gets actually +2 to this. But we're going to look at our acanthus plant. It's going to say you got bit or something. Something bites your arm. Take 1 arm damage. Archive this terrain. That was awesome. I'm glad we did that. All right, we're going to archive this, and we're going to take 1 arm damage, bringing him down to 2. All right, we're going to continue on with this extravaganza, except we're going to do a little bit different. She's actually just going to pick them all up. I know it sounds really weird that I'm doing this, but this thing is, according to its ground fighting card, he is never going to draw an AI card until I come into here and do an action, and then he's going to absolutely maul that character. So we're not going to be drawing any AI cards, so I can do whatever I want until I actually do that. So we're going to pick up all 3 of these. I'm going to have her pick all 3 of those up, and we're going to roll and see what we get. And the reason I'm having her do it is because she is carrying our Screaming Bracers, which on arrival put acanthus out, and then whenever you activate a train, I may add +2 to the die result. So we're going to roll our first result. We got another 1. Wow, that's amazing. All right, let's see here. On a 1, 2, okay, so I got a 3, find nothing, archive the terrain. All right, let's see what our next one is. Another 1. All right, and our last one. I guess this is what I get for just kind of cheating the system here. So we got an 8+. Gain 1 fresh acanthus strange resource and archive this terrain. So she's going to gain our fresh acanthus plant, and that means that she is doing absolutely fantastic, I guess. Now I can also kind of set my guys up however I want, because I'm going to, for the next 30 turns, I could just move this guy over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to move him to right here. This will be good. 1, 2, 3 can pounce on in. Now, of course, the only problem is I only have one way to do a ranged attack. If I don't do a ranged attack, this guy's going to attack me, and it's going to be bad news. She's going to go right over here, I think. She's going to use her cat eye circlet during all this extravaganza. She's going to look at the 3 hit location cards. It's not this turn right now. She did it maybe 2 turns ago. So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what we found. We have found, oh, I was really hoping for the trap so I could put it right up on top. All right, the Glorious Mane, that doesn't help, but we're going to go ahead and put that on top anyway. Put the Glorious Mane on top. Now, ground fighting is a mood. I could use my harp to get rid of this, and then we could begin just attacking him if we want to, or I could leave the mood in play. I think we're just going to leave it in play for now. She has to keep this priority target token. That's the deal. And that's, she's in the zone of death. We don't want her in the zone of death. He's out of the zone of death. She's going to stand. I'm going to get her on top of this thing. I don't know why, because it really doesn't matter. No, I'm not going to get her on top. We're going to put her right there. That's fine. All right. Our guys are kind of where we want them now. He's going to go ahead and throw his darts. That's going to be awesome. So our darts, I think, have a speed of 1. Yeah. They have a speed of 1 and have a 7+. Now, here, it says, oh, I have to wound him in order to get rid of this, I believe. When the white lion is wounded, discard ground fighting. Okay, I think what actually instead I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead and use my harp. If I can harp this out of here, then I don't have to, I know the next 3 hit location cards are not the trap, so I can actually do some fighting. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this ground fighting card. I like her somewhere else. I think I'm going to put her in the tall grass over here because he's going to attack her no matter what. So she's just going to kind of be fodder for right now. He's going to stand right there. She's going to use her harp and see if she can get rid of the ground fighting. She did not. So we're going to wait a whole other turn. He's actually going to move up here. Why not? And she's going to use the ground fighting or the harp again. Oh, she didn't do it. She's going to keep doing her harp until she actually gets it. At some point, there we go. She got her harp. We're going to get rid of this mood card. We're going to discard it. That was her turn. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump on in with him again. He's got all this awesome stuff. Now, during that, I actually didn't show you what the harp does. It says, on arrival, gain +1 survival. That didn't matter. Strum, roll a d10. A result of 6+, discard 1 mood currently played. So that's how I got rid of the ground fighting. Now we're going to be able to roll all these dice again and see what happens. I get to roll 5 dice because of all the stuff I've got going on. And I need to get, I think, a 3 or better in order to hit. Now, this is probably going to be pretty bad because oh, look at this. I missed with a whole ton of these. That's actually pretty funny. I think I missed with these. Yeah, I needed a 3 or better, so I missed with 3 attacks. So I actually only hit 2 locations. And the funny thing is I get to, well, the be small. Let's see what this one says. The monster roars triumphantly, roll a d10 on a 4+, the attacker suffers 1 brain damage. Oh, okay, hope that's not. I'm going to do the Glorious Mane first. I can't actually do anything with this unless I critically hit it. And I got a 1, so I didn't even do any damage to that thing. This is way more important. We need to make sure we hit this. We got a 5. Okay, we wounded this location because we have like a zillion strength. And he also has -4 because I'm attacking from the blind spot. So we were able to get 1 wound again. So we're going to discard our hit location, put another damage onto the wound stack, and we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to do 6 more wounds, but look, there's only 4 left. I know one of these is the trap. I'm going to surge the cat eye circlet to see what these 3 are. I know one of these is the trap, and we have to try to push it down. Yeah, there it is. All right, we got the beast ear and the beast scapular deltoid and the clever ploy. Okay, now do we want to have Burham Everman trigger that? Oh, I can't use any survival with him. So he's stuck right there. He's going to get grabbed by that thing. Oh, I got a better plan. We're going to get this guy out of here. Let's make sure I've got these in the right order. We're going to put that on top. I want that to fail, and I want him to run forward. So I'm going to have Burham Everman run in, or not, sorry, Riverwind run in and attack our lion. Now, of course, surging that cat eye circlet is going to bring her down to a 4, or gold moon, I should say, when it comes to her survival. So now we're going to go ahead and attack with our fists and tooth. And with his fists and tooth, he needs a 5+. Let's see how we do. He had an 8 and a 7. He hits twice. Wow, this is a lot better than I expecting. Okay, we know these aren't going to... Wow, that means the trap is next. That's going to be perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jumps back without turning. Move the monster one space directly away from your attacker. Cancel all and result. No, we want this one, the scapular deltoid. So let's just go ahead and miss this. All right, we got a 4. Good, we missed. This thing goes running forward, right? Full move the monster forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits. Now out of range. Any survivor passed over suffers grab. So our lion's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost off the map. But he's over here. That's great. I think we got everything right where we want him. She has not moved. I'm going to move her up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think she's going to move to right about there because this lion's going to go and attack her. That's what we want to do. So we're going to discard our 2 cards, and we're going to go ahead and draw our next AI card for him. It's bat around. Closest threat facing in range. Now pick target is pick priority target. All this disappears. So it's going to pick the priority target. It's going to move an attack. 5 accuracy, 1 damage. Playfully bats the survivor around the suffered brain damage equal to monster level. Oh, wow, that's terrible. All right. Move speed 3. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take care of this. So he's going to turn and move 1, 2, 3, 4 to go ahead and attack her. So bat around has a speed of 2, but of course he gets 3 because he's got a +1 speed token. Now I do need a 5+ in order to hit, and I'm in the tall grass, so that's 2, so he needs a 7+ in order to actually hit her. Hopefully he doesn't actually hit her. That'd be fantastic. He didn't hit her. Oh, wow, look at this. Okay, he didn't hit her at all. Now the problem is we do know that trap is on top, so we're going to have to deal with that before anything else. But he missed with this attack. All right, here's how we're going to trigger the trap. Riverwind, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to move up to here, and he's going to actually try to trigger this trap. He's going to use his fists and tooth. So he's going to roll 2 dice, and hopefully we hit. I need him to hit at least once. Oh, no, he didn't hit at all. All right, I'm just going to surge to hopefully hit. I need to hit this trap, and I need him to hit it. All right, Riverwind is going to go from a 4 down to a 3, and let's see if he gains his survival back. He did not. He got a 1 as usual. Wow, he is capped to lose the survival this game. Wow, he can't get those back to save his life. All right, we got a 7. That's enough to hit. That's going to trigger the trap. That's going to be awesome. Let's see what our trap says. Our trap says the attacker is caught in the white lion's ruse and savagely mauled. Haha, fooled him. We actually knew this was coming. Attacker is doomed, so I can't use any survival. Perform basic action. Target the attacker. All right, now I have to go ahead and shuffle this all back up. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle our hit location, but first we have to get hit. Now he gets +1 evasion, so I need him to miss. He needs a 2+. He gets to roll 3 dice. He needs a 3+ in order to hit me. And oh, he did hit with all 3. Now the reason I used him is he's the only person that hasn't really taken any damage yet. So hopefully if I get 3 separate locations, I'm not going to have to worry about rolling any evil table. All right, we got, of course, that's not how it works. We got 2 body and 1 hand, so we're going to be rolling on some evil table. So if we look at our guy, we're going to take 2 body and 1 arm. This is going to be absolutely terrible. So you're going to take 3 damage, 2 on the arms and 1 here for a light wound. The next one is the body. He's going to take 2 and a light, and the next one's going to be a heavy, and that's about all I can do. I can't use survival to dodge this at all, and I just noticed he had a shattered jaw. I totally forgot about that. I wonder if he was the one that encouraged. If he did, I've made a mistake, and I should not have actually encouraged because I have a shattered jaw. But if it wasn't him, then we're okay. And if it was him, I'll give him back a survival and take it from somebody else at some point. But at that point, right now, that's really a moot point. We have to deal more with what's going on here. I got to deal with this body. So sadly, my plan did not work. Let's see what we're doing with the book. A 9. That actually might be pretty good. And that one says collapsed lung. You can't catch your breath. Get a -1 movement token and a bleeding token. So he's going to gain a -1 movement token and a bleeding token. I forgot to give Burham Everman his bleeding token, so there we go. And now with the trap revealed, we have to go ahead and shuffle our hit location deck. So we're going to go ahead and give it a big old truffle shuffle here. We're going to go like this, give it a little things. We're going to move some cards around, make it so that it's all randomized. And that way we don't have to worry about hopefully finding that trap right away. Hopefully I pushed it all the way to the bottom. That'd be awesome. Now, that's done. We're going to dash this guy out of here. He's going to dash 1, 2, 3. Well, right about there. That's fine. He can dash to there. Maybe I'll dash. Nope, he's good. Right there. That's where he's going to dash. Riverwind is going to go down to 2 unless he's able to roll his die. Maybe he won't roll a terrible roll this time. He kept his survival this time. That's awesome. So he's going to remain at a 3. Now, we have to get him in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he can get in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right to there. And I think she's going to use her cat eye circlet to see what the top 3 cards are. And they are not the trap. Awesome. All right. So we got the beast heel. I'm not too worried about that. Debilitating. Okay, these 2 are awesome. The soft belly and we're going to go in that order just like that. And he's going to hit him with all those claws or whatever he's got. The beast knuckles. All these things are for the win. This is the awesome guy. So he gets to use his beast knuckle, and he's got his lion armor, so he gets to roll 5 dice. He needs a 3+ in order to hit, and he missed once, but that's okay. Look at that, 4 hits. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be perfect. Hopefully it's not going to kill us, though, because we don't know what that 4th one is. Of course, we know what the top 3 are. We've seen those. Now, the 4th one is, it's not the trap. Good. Okay. We got a oh, the reflex is going to happen no matter what. Full move forward in a straight line, cancel all hits now out of range. That's going to be the last one. Put our failure here. We're going to put these up in front. We're going to start with a soft belly. That'll be good. All right, our soft belly is going to come first. Let's see how we do against that. We got a Lantern 10. Yes. Okay. This one says, gain 1 random white lion resource, persistent injury, organ trail. When the white lion's intestines hang from the wound on its gut, dragging on the floor. At the start of every monster turn before it draws an AI card, roll a d10. On a result of 1, the monster suffers a wound. That's going to be, oh, that'd be so good. All right, but I do get a white lion resource. Let's see what we found. We have found another lion claw. So we're going to give that to Burm Everman, and he's going to continue his slaughter here. The beast heel is next. Let's see what we do to that. We got another 10. That's awesome. All right, let's see what this one says. Your precise attack ruins the monster's straining tendon. The white lion is knocked down. That's not really going to help too much. Persistent injury, ruptured tendon. When the white lion starts its movement, roll a d10. A result of 1, the white lion is knocked down. We got a lot going on with this guy. All right. Next, we got the scapular deltoid. Let's see how that does. We got a 4. That's enough because, of course, you have to remember we're still attacking him from the blind spot. So he gets -4, and we get a ton of strength bonuses. We get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think, from something else probably. And then this is 10, 11, 12, 13. We've got enough to hit this guy. So the scapular deltoid is hit. Now the last one is a reflex. This is going to happen no matter what. It's going to go right over the top of our characters. All right, let's see how we do. We got a 2. Actually, I think I failed. If we count up all my strength modifiers, I get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 8, 9, 10. I got a 10, and he has a 13 toughness, -4 is a 9. Oh no, so I still hit. So the only way I could miss if I got a 1. All right, so we did 4 damage to him, but he is going to move forward in a straight line. So we're going to go ahead and take all 4 of our cards, put them here, and we're going to do 4 damage. There's 1. We're going to shuffle this up and see what, and then we're going to have to take 3 more from this little pile that we have left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's down to 2. Now, of course, he is going to full move forward in a straight line. But before he does that, I want to remember to take those out because I'll forget about these. The beast heel and the soft belly, I'm just going to put them right on top of the deck. That means I have to look at these before I grab that card. That'll actually help me. Now, he might not be knocked down because my card here does say the white lion is knocked down. Now, the problem is he does have this Indomitable card, so let's read this. Whenever the monster attacks or is attacked, it stands at the end of the attack. The monster will not stand if a survivor is attacking a minion or another monster. If a survivor attacks during another survivor's attack, the knockdown monster will stand at the end of the new attack. Okay, so he actually is knocked down for this whole attack, so the reflex does not fire. He does not go running forward, but he is going to stand up now at the end of my attack, and it's going to be, hopefully the rest of our guys can actually do the job here. And I'm going to do something a little risky, but that's okay. We're going to move 1, 2 with Gold Moon. She's going to move up and use her sword and her dagger because she has that blood paint. And let's see what she can do. If she can do a damage with that dagger, she actually is going to gain, a weapon proficiency, and she's going to be at max with that dagger. So with my dagger and bone blade and my paint, I get to attack quite a bit here. We're going to see how this goes. It might not be the greatest plan, but we'll see. Now, in order to make this attack, I do have to use a survival to surge. So we're going to go down to 3. So we're going to go ahead and grab some dice. We're going to attack with our dagger first, and it has a 3 speed. Now, I don't have any plus to speed, but I do have +1 accuracy. So I'm going to be hitting on a 6+. So let's see how she does. She got 1 hit. Well, that could be the hit. Who knows? Let's see how this goes. All right, she got 1 hit. Oh no, she found the trap. This was going to be really, really bad. Okay, so she found the trap. She's doomed. This thing has to perform a basic action targeting the attacker. I knew I shouldn't have done this. I should not have gotten so greedy. All right, it attacks with 3 dice. This could be really bad. It hit all 3 times. Oh no. Let's see where it hit. It hit double body and a head. Well, the head actually is pretty good because I'm wearing my regal helm, but that is bad. So Goldmoon's going to take a hit to the head, which is actually just fine. She's got 4 armor there. But the body, a double body shot. 1, 2, 3. It happens again, a double body shot. Now the next one's going to knock her down, and well, actually this one knocked her down, but now she has to roll on the table. So we're going to go ahead and knock Goldmoon down. Oh, that's too bad. So we're going to go ahead and roll our d10 to see what happens on that table. Oh, a 3. That's not going to be very good. Actually, 3 isn't too bad. It's bleeding. Gain 2 bleeding tokens. I'm actually pretty okay with that. So I'll go ahead and just give her 2 bleeding tokens. Like I said, that's not too bad. So now we have to go ahead and shuffle up our hit location deck now that we found our trap. Let's hopefully push that trap to the bottom. Who knows? Let's grab a couple cards here. Let's kind of mix them up a little bit. Do some cutting. There we go. Boom, just like that. And truffle shuffle, hit location cards ready to go. She's down. He's already done something. I think he did something too. I think she's about the only person left. She's going to stab him right in the face. Maybe she can actually do something real good here. The King's Spear gets 2 attacks at 6+. She doesn't have anything that's going to help her with this. And she hit once, though, with a Lantern 10. Sadly, that really doesn't help her. And she has found the Beast Flank. If I wound this thing, she gains the priority target token. Well, that's just fine because she already has it. All right, she needs like a Lantern 10 in order to do anything. She got a 3. She missed. And by missed, I should say she actually didn't wound it. She actually hit it. She didn't wound it, though. So I'm going to go ahead and put our hit location card back. And now, look at all these things we have to deal with. Beast Heal. Let's see here. You clipped, what's here? Precision. When the lion starts its movement. Okay, it's not starting any movement, so we're going to move that card over. But this one, the entrails one, might actually happen. We're going to roll a die. And on a 1, he suffers a wound. Nope, he didn't suffer a wound. He got an 8. We're going to move that to the side. And we're going to draw our AI card. Size up. Random pick target. Priority target. That's basically all it says here. Intimidate target. On a 4+, she's going to take 1 brain damage per monster level and get knocked down. So we're going to roll our die. See how we do. Oh, we got a 6, so she's going to take 4 brain damage and get knocked down. So hiding in the grass did not help her from getting her attacked in the brain. All right, and there's her arm. You can just lay right next to her. So she's going to suffer 4 brain damage. She only has 1. She's going to take 1. We're going to fill in our box, and then we're going to roll again on the brain trauma table. So let's roll our die and see what happens to her. A 4. Oh, it was almost a 10 for a second there. 10 would probably have been pretty good. Oh, and look at that. It says flee. You are knocked down and suffer knockback equal to your movement toward the closest board edge. Gain D5 insanity. So the first thing we're going to do is just roll this and divide it by 2. We got 6 divided by 2. We got 3 insanity. And she's going to be knocked back towards the closest board edge. That's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 this way. She's going to go all the way down here. She's going to take her arm with her because why not? And she's still knocked down. So that's where she is. That's the end of our monster turn, except now it gets to do its cunning attack, which is going to be terrible because I forgot to encourage people. All right, we're going to have to deal with that. And this is going to be how terrible that is. He can't encourage people because he's got a broken jaw or no jaw or something like that. He can't encourage people because of that brain trauma, the internal hemorrhage, intracranial hemorrhage. She can't encourage anybody because she's laying on the ground. And she can't encourage anybody because she's laying on the ground. So nobody can encourage anybody. He can't dash because he can't get out of the way. I can't surge with anybody. I can't do anything. So this cunning is going to fire off. And it says, if there is an adjacent survivor, target 1 at random and full move the white line directly away from all threats, target suffers grab. So we're going to roll our die even, odd. Let's see what happens. Odd. He's going to grab her and he's going to move away from all threats, right? He's going to move away from all threats. It means I think he's going to go this way or he can go that way. I'm going to have him go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's going to put her down over here. So let's see where that is. So with only 2 wounds left, this lion has managed to split my entire party up all over the place, and she is going to have to suffer damage equal to the monster level, which is 4. So she's going to suffer 4 grab damage. And let's see what location she gets hit in. The body yet again. Well, just might as well go right to the table. All right, let's see what she gets. I'm actually hoping for a 3. Oh, we got a 2. I bet that's real bad this time. I don't think anything's going to save her this time. Nope, we're not going to be saved this time. Instant death. The blow sends a bone fragment directly into your heart, killing you instantly. But there is good news, and I will show you. Now, even though Gold Moon is dead, which is actually a pretty tragic event, I have the Orator of Death. I am able to encourage when I die. So I get to stand up at least. Was it Alana? But she is sadly going to be dead, which is too bad. So she is toast. She's no longer around. And of course, now I have just noticed I should have been moving her 1 space every turn. Don't think it would have been the end of the world. She pretty much, I know she should have been moving, but I don't think it would have taken up too much of what had actually happened on the board. Moving around 1 space and use a cat eye circle it probably wouldn't have made too big of a deal. I totally missed this and I apologize. So I get to go ahead and stand her up, and for her action, she's going to move. He can move. How many spaces can he move? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is about as far as he can get. I'm going to put her right here. That's just fine because he can't get to her. Now he's going to run up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and attack. Now the problem is if he doesn't actually beat this lion, oh, maybe I should move her a little bit differently. I totally going to move her differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. 5. She's going to move right there. That means the lion going to be able to get to her, but he won't be running through him, which would be really bad. So she's going to just move over there, hang out. She's not going to attack anything. She's just going to hang out. He's going to run up and he's going to attack with those Katars. All right, it's time to take revenge for Gold Moon. We're going to go ahead and take our Beast Knuckles. We've got our 5 dice. We missed with 2, so we only hit him 3 times, but that's going to be plenty. Hopefully it's enough to kill him. Hopefully none of these are the trap. We have found the Fuzzy Groin yet again. I kind of think that's hilarious. Oh, it's a persistent injury. I should have got this out of here. This should not be around. I'll have to draw a different one. This is a persistent injury. We've already done it. We're going to go ahead and see what we find. The Beast Temple. We have found the Beast Back. And we have found the Beast Maw, not the trap. That's awesome. These are all failures. We are going to... Oh my gosh, these are all terrible. We're not going to fail. That's going to be the plan. All right, we are going to do it in this order just like that, I guess. We'll start here. This could be... Okay, this hopefully things don't go bad. All right, attack with basic action. Boom, hit. Wound. All right, I only fail on a 1. Next one is a 7 wound. That is done. He only had 2 wounds. I don't think even if I need to roll this one, just in case, because they're all there, I maybe have to, but we've done 3 wounds. 2 is all we need to take out the Beasts of Sorrow. So we did our 3 hit locations. We only need to hit him 2 times. And of course, I forgot my Beast Heal. I should have rolled this when he started moving with the grabbed girl, but that's okay. That's how it works. I forget things occasionally. We've done 1, 2, and that's it. We have defeated the Beast of Sorrow, even after having gotten him in the Fuzzy Groin and having the priority target. The entire time, she actually managed to make it through the fight. Now, for defeating the Beast of Sorrow, we get to use the level 3 White Lion Victory, plus we get 1 Iron Strange resource. I also get to nominate the survivor that dealt the killing blow, which is going to be Burham Everman, and he gains a random fighting art. So our reward for beating a level 3 White Lion is 4 basic resources, and look at this, 8 White Lion resources, and the Elder Cat Teeth. Now, of course, it does say down here, if the settlement has Saga, when they defeat a level 3 White Lion, they create and perform a Stirring Tale, gain +2 endeavors. Well, sadly, we don't have that. So that's okay. But it says the first time the settlement performs a stirring tale, the survivor dealt the killing blow gains +1 permanent accuracy and strength. That still doesn't pertain to us because we don't have Saga. That's okay though. We do get 8 White Lion resources, the 4 basic, and the Elder Cat Teeth. So here is our Iron Strange resource. We also have our Elder Cat Teeth. It says as sharp as they are strange. Wow, look at those. Those look pretty cool. All right, so we have those 2. Now we also get 4 basic random resources here. So we're going to mix these up and just grab 4 of them. We'll grab 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's fine. We got those 4 basic resources. Now we also get to grab 8 White Lion resources. Wow, this is going to be awesome. All right, we're going to mix these up a little bit. We're going to get 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to take the last one, 8. And let's see what we got. Wow, this is going to be a super big haul here. We got a monster hide, a monster organ, a monster hide, a monster bone. Those are our random resources. Now let's see what we got. White fur, curious hand. When you gain this, one random survivor gains 1 insanity. All right, we'll deal with that. White fur, great cat bone, lion claw, lion tail, great cat bone, eye of cat. And back to the monster hide. All right, I think we got some really good stuff there. That's awesome. Now I have to give a random person a survival. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, Everman gives 1 insanity. So he goes up to 6 insanity. And that's it. We were able to take down the Beast of Sorrow. Of course, we lost Gold Moon. He can no longer gain or use any type of survival, which could be pretty devastating because getting out of the way with dash and being able to surge is really good with him. But that's okay. We're going to go back to our settlement now and make up some awesome stuff. Look at all these resources we have that we can go with. We have a ton of these things. If you have any ideas of what you think we should make in our next settlement, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. We got done with the Beast of Sorrow. We had a great time. This was so much fun. I'm having a great time going through Kingdom Death Monster. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe. Also hit that bell symbol so you know when the next video comes for the playthrough. Also, please feel free to leave anything in the comments below. I would love to hear from everyone. It's been so much fun to hear all the interactions that we've had in this game. Again, thank you so much for watching. And if you're excited to see our settlement phase and what we hunt next, what should we hunt next? Should we go after the Phoenix? Why don't you tell me in the comments below what you think we should hunt? And until then, I need you to meet me at the co-op shop.